Hello, Gordon and Nina. All right, so let me show you where everything is, okay? All right, so let me show you again. Here's, we have the port. Here's the port, the cliffs. Now, here's this property. Let me actually show it a little bit. So this is where those are. You have the second floor, well, the first floor, ground floor. There's a total of 20 apartments. Now, here's another thing. We could also look into other areas. You see here, there's another ones here, probably already built. So, but there's also gonna be building something here. So we are already checked, what's gonna be built. I can send you the information if you want, because if it's a ground floor apartment, so you see it's just above, as you can see here. So it's kind of just on the line. So in the pool you probably will see just a little bit of the top rooftop, but on the second floor and the terrace you definitely can see everything. Okay, so let me show you again. This is how it looks like. As you can see, they're gonna be building something here. This is the suites, right? And now so these are penthouses and these are ground floor. All right, let me show you the pictures. So this is I don't know which one is this, but this looks like a normal house, well, apartment. The ground floor. The ground floor looks like a ground floor, and then here this is the terrace, the top terrace. So if we're looking back, this is probably a jacuzzi, right? This is probably a jacuzzi, and these ones are like a normal. So this is there's infinity pool and there's the jacuzzi on top. So these are penthouses and these are ground floor. And where I showed you the ground floor like this here. So you can see these are penthouses and these are ground floor. So this is Tenerife South. Here's the airport. Now, before that, remember you talked about Costa de Silencio. So Costa de Silencio, if you look in, this is a Golf de Sur or Maria Golf. A lot of clients, well, we had some clients that wanted, but it was really bad place, I think. It's because the airport. So if you look, that's also Costa del Silencio, right? So there was one place where I really don't like, especially like if you look at here, you see it's so like a lot of people actually live in these places. So that's why I kind of don't like that, especially this area, because it looks a little bit like, especially here, there's it's kind of like this type of thing, and then it's really cheap flats. Okay, and there's a lot of funny people sometimes. But so the development thinking is there's somewhere building somewhere either here, or here, but that's, as you can see, it's pretty much far away from other places. Okay, so I would and also it's on the path of the on the airplane, so I wouldn't and also really windy, because this is where the paragliders, or not paragliders, sorry, the kite surfing is happening, because of the wind is always happening this way. So just actually, this is really important thing also, just to mention. So if you get an idea of where the wind is, then it's easy to understand why it's this way. So the usual wind is from the, let me find somewhere where it's really big. Okay, so you see, like, this is how the usual wind is, and that's why, to avoid the south, it's because it's really windy and the Gran Canarias is pushes. You can see here it's actually intensifies, and that's why, especially from Santiago del Teide, which is Los Gigantes, to the whole west south coast is pretty much sheltered by the wind, and especially Los Gigantes, because there's cliffs. There's no how do you say that, there is no like incline like here. For example, you have, these are like at kilometers, these hills. This is like where we fly, so I know exactly, this building. So this is Las Americas, Costa Deje. But then if you go into Los Gigantes, as you can see, it's really steep. The warm, because the cliffs are really high, so there's no clouds really forming. There is no place for them because it's kind of blown over, and because the sun is always from this side, from the south to the west, you kind of have, as you will see now. I recorded the video. I went today and recorded the video, and you will see it will always be, pretty much always be sunny. Even in the evening, especially, you will always kind of see the sunset. Okay, so here's the port. Now I will show you where is the development. Okay, so you cannot see here, but this is where the development is. So it's carved in the mountains. Now there is new ones built here. Yours is here. So let me just show you quickly. I actually did record it, so give me a second if it's gonna show. Okay, so as you can see here, let me just think. Okay, here you see, actually this was taken when they said, well, there's gonna be aqua suits here. So now how it looks, let me actually show everything around, and then you will understand where exactly everything is. So let me show you where it is. So this is the street, this is the aqua suit. So as I can see now, all of them have a pool. Okay, let me actually just go and check with them. So here I'll also go up to show you the view. Okay, so these are aqua suits for sale. Okay, I'll call them, I'll get the information from them, and here are the views. I'll go up a little bit more and we'll show you. So this is the current state they're in. Okay. And actually I went to the website of the developer itself. So Leona Rubin is the developer. Now I think we're actually able to go directly to them. So I will call them on Monday because I need to check. Maybe tomorrow they're still working, but just to give an idea. So you have, this is what I will show you, but this is what you have to understand. So each apartment has a swimming pool. Okay, so just give an idea. Each apartment has its own heated infinity pool between 6 and 7 meters long. From each flat, you can enjoy stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean, the neighbor, blah blah blah. So from here, the legendary basaltic crags of the same name rise. Okay, so this is the cliffs. Okay, so the living dining room with the open kitchen is very bright and spacious. Floor to ceiling windows give access to the outdoor area with a terrace and swimming pool. On this floor, there is also a guest toilet close to the entrance. A staircase connects the living area with the upper floor. So there's two floors. There are two large bedrooms with an ensuite bathroom and dressing room. The penthouse also have a roof terrace so this is the penthouse. So these are not the ones that you would be getting because they're already sold out. So on the roof there's a sauna and jacuzzi, so that's not there. Two penthouse sold with the trip. Okay, two of the so it's not applied to you. So the apartment have a parking space and a storage room. The penthouse have two parking spaces and a storage room. Okay, so it doesn't really say much about so this is so 10 penthouses. So there's basically two rows of the apartments, and here you will see. Yeah, so here as you can see, this is where the blue box is. This is where the swimming pool is, and then you have the two bedrooms. So here maybe kitchen and the bedroom, right? And so there's two floors. And you can also see this in here. Actually, okay. So you can see here it's the first floor of the penthouse, and then you have the going up. That's a penthouse, and these are the ones that ground floor. There's 2 floors. So there is no neighbors overlooking you. So as you can see, the pool. Now yours will be at the level of another buildings. So you still, you have all the view, unstructured view, but just kind of at the level of the other ones. So let me go over it. So 10 apartments, the ones that it's, one is, 2 are still available. So living area from 33 square meters. Terrace area 19 square meters. Total surface area with swimming pool from 170 to 74. Okay, now one thing I think, so if it's either these ones probably, or the other ones, because as you can see, the two stories. One has a pool, another one has the bedrooms, 20, and here's the garage, right? So the ground floor is basically just above so you have the views, the sunset. As you can see, this is actually the sunset now. Here are Los gigantes, the cliffs, and it's either this one or this one. I don't know. I need to check again. I'll call them, find out exactly, and then as I said, the properties are just above this. So I'll go up a little bit now, and we'll check how it looks. So the top one's already sold out. It's just the ground floor because there's only two floors. Let me show you more. This is also one-way street, as you can see. Parking, but you also have a garage. Okay, so the apartments are here, as you can see, and here's how it looks. The gigantes. Okay, so this is how it looks. I'll make sure that I communicate with them as soon as possible and see what's available. We actually can get maybe directly, so we don't even need to share with other agents. So we can actually give you even bigger, cover even more of your expenses. So please don't go to any other agents. We'll take care of everything for you. And yeah, let me know what you think, and maybe we'll also look for similar developments somewhere in the south of Tenerife for you to look at. Okay.